welcome to Tech Talk on a Tuesday. We've got a pretty good one for you. But first, if you haven't seen it, something new, appeared out of nowhere, really, by Uplifter's Tower. We're now connected, Corey. Connected to the.
We are to the loop. And I was actually thinking, so I'm talking to the team about getting us the NFTs for all those because we don't have them yet. And what I'm thinking of doing, Jimmy, is like anyone who creates a sizable enough portal network will get one of those plots, and then we can kind of make a ring of doorways so that you can like literally come to the Uplifters Tower and then go and just hit all of the crazy all at once, right? Because what I'm going to do is that portal that we created for the loop, the gallery loop guys, I'm just gonna give them that plot.
That's awesome,
right? Because we have them to give away. Like, we're a community plot like anybody else. We just haven't done anything with it yet because we're so busy, building the thing. Anyway, that was my thought. What do you think?
That's fun. Yeah, I like it. It's really cool, and the fact that the first kind of group of people to kind of corral around the idea of joining their plots with portals was all the art galleries, and the Uplift is really cool for me. I think that's just awesome, right? So in Genesis. So, speaking of art, we have Barbara Tosti with us today. She is a artist, a blockchain artist, doing some really interesting stuff. Well, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us who you are and what do you do, Barbara?
Well, always difficult to see who am I because am I? It's difficult to tell, but yeah, I do mostly in my project participative art. So I like to work with people, whether it's only stories or even in person. And my main project is Scar Kisses, the cicatrici baci in Italian, and is portrait of healing processes. And we already talked one time here about this project, and at the moment is developing a new branch where I'm somehow investigating territory scars. So from personal portrait and one-on-one interaction, then I'm now working on places, special places on heart. Exactly now in Cosio with the Trasformatorio. We had this occasion to work with a small village in Italy. And what is about, mostly is that I use some skills that are about caring, investigation, but also intuition, flowing, being present, a lot of conversation and talking. And through this interaction, it comes out final work. Let's say we can frame something that puts an partial end, because I never see an end, but let's say we can define an artwork at this point. Yeah.
And if you're wondering why we have an artist on Tech Talk on a Tuesday, that right there is why. We're going to totally dive into more of what Barbara's doing, because it's really interesting. We've had a couple interviews with you before, but you do some really unique and interesting art. So let's do that. But let's put up some gratitudes and listen to the song maybe, because it is Tech Talk on a Tuesday.
It is Tech Talk on a Tuesday, which is a whole thing. I did just figure something out in the background though. It's something I wanted to. I'm gonna go share over in our team Slack. The price of lithium for $1 million and crystallized uplithium NFTs for $1 million on Atomic versus Alcor are 3 wax apart.
Huh.
It's less than 2.5% different. So arbitrage is already taking place, which is like, it's blowing my mind. Anyway, sorry, not important.
This word is like this. You get a lot of information at the same time. No problem.
Yeah. Exactly. We're multitasking. I was in the new addendum to the spawn hall. So like when people spawn into the game, this is where they start. And our new buddy Javier has been piloting this. For example, there's like all these things are gonna have pictures with rules on them, but it's like, don't make one of these like ever. Just don't do it.
Yeah, so we were talking last night about like how we would do this, and I'm like, I came up with this. I had this like massive loop, and he's like, no, we just need a 4x4. That proves the point. I'm like, okay, you do it. Yeah, he's totally right. He's like,
I mean, that should be the case. We'll see.
Right?
I'm not mad at that. That's kind of cool.
It's gonna look good. He's been grinding. It's gonna look awesome.
Well, my gallery is not exactly like this.
This is the spawn hub for the whole place. So now to get over to Genesis where we live, we just run through that door. We should I wonder if we should put a backing on that so you can't like run all the way through it. Because then people are like, did it happen? Are we there yet? I don't even know. Oh, you know what? I suck. Like, we can't get to Genesis. Hold on. I have to add a new server. Sorry, guys. I'm going through the same thing that everybody else is going through, and I totally forgot. It's not attached to everything right now. Sorry. Talk about yourselves. I'll figure it out.
I mean, yeah. So fair enough. So okay. Well, you do that. Let's pull this up. So I think the last time we had you on, you were, if I recall correctly, you were doing a lot of like, I don't know if this is the right word for it, but like kind of body art type of things. I think you were like basically doing art and then taking photos, and then the art was kind of destroyed because you were using.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's something that I do. It's
right?
Not related to this project, but
so that was like the last time that we had you on. So what took you from that kind of body type of like photography art into this kind of VR art experience? Like how did you get interested in creating this? Like Territory Scars is basically a 3 crossroads of different projects, right? And exactly. They're these kind of, well, I mean, for anyone who doesn't know, what is a territory scar really? Like you said in Italian, it's Sika tribe Baki, but I don't speak Italian, so I'm not really sure if that has a meaning that maybe I don't understand. So what is a territory scar? That's maybe the most basic question we can ask.
So territory scar is mostly something that many people a scar take place after a wound, right? So as personally we can have wounds, accidents, whatever. The same territory can have it because but it's something that many people can experience together. Right. And this is one branch of my project that I want to develop because it can bring me to encounter a lot of territory, and I'm really interested since at the beginning.
So for example, like if a town, for example, if a town
I show you
had
in
a war,
gallery,
had a war or something, like is that kind of what you're talking about? Or like, I mean, could the ramifications like could the ramifications of COVID be a scar? Like, is that kind of type of thing that you're looking at too?
Can be, but I think still this is still a wound somehow. Okay. Not really fair healed, enough. But it's after I can work on it. I would like to show you one of these gallery. Now sure. I have 4 gallery at this moment that I'm working with. I had this idea while researching for Territory Scar. I had to connect with people at a distance, but I had to make them experience something. I cannot just pick up the phone and call. That is not enough. I have this space. I'm not there. I have to find Scar in a territory that I'm not in. So it's difficult. Before I used to do one-on-one with person, sometimes at a distance, but it's really different kind of things. So I want to share the screen. Let me see if I can share you.
At the very bottom, there's the little share button.
Share screen. Okay, I think. Oops, is everything? No, maybe window. Okay, probably is this, and then I go. Tell me if it's right. You can see a gallery. It's a black box.
Yep, we see it.
Okay, there is something that is loading from OpenSea. It maybe takes a little bit more. But here in front, you can see this video. This video is some footage I made in a travel to Ukraine. And I was very interested since ever about this radiation. And this is a big territory scar. Now I think you cannot see the audio, but anyway, it's in Italian, so a little bit difficult to translate. But this is an example of territory scar that I would like to work on again and again, because I feel it and I perceived it. I was there, and I took this footage, and some girl from the film school, when I talked to her about this, said that my words were so precious and she wanted to make this a short film. So material and words and voice are mine, but I didn't do the editing part.
Yeah, I can kind of resonate with that. One of the big museums in Japan actually is the Hiroshima Museum from the Second World War with the atom bomb. And when you go to a place like that, you can kind of experience and see like some really scary things. Actually, like there are people who are essentially fossilized on like tricycles and stuff like that, right? Like because everything just stopped that day. So I think it's sometimes difficult for people to understand these things, but I guess what you're trying to show here with this, image in this documentary is the experience that people would have if they went to that place, maybe.
Yeah, it's somehow the reality I found there is the plain reality. This is something that was not. I say it was not planned. It was just documentary footage from a travel. We were there to give some money that that were raised for schools. This is the red zone, and the over from there you go into the red zone, and we couldn't. Well, but this is just an example of territory scar. I'm sorry, this one is not loading. I have to check, but not now. And as you can see, all the spaces is black, and you cannot enter and exit from them except with the link. And this is to create this sort of space in between, but also a space, a void, and something that you cannot really escape easily. So to stay a little bit inside, but you can jump through this to the other galleries. One is this one is where all the previous work I did are shown. And well, it started as empty, these two, but then I realized I have a lot of work that I already did. So it became full. Even if it's a large parcel, I assure you it's a large parcel, but it's okay. It's in Cryptovoxel. And
I feel like we can
uh,
almost be in the uplift now too. Like it's really like I'm kind of used to that, recently. But that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
I made this chamber for two reasons. One is to see all the work that were done, and also to invite people to come and choose one of these images and write something about it, because there is the other project that is the book. I want to make a book with words and words that people want to give to these images. Maybe I don't have a good
So
connection. Something is not loading, but well.
so all of these images are yours. These are images that you created. These are paintings of yours, or are they a collection of
Yeah.
various artists?
No. This is all I did. I realized I did a lot because I'm not doing only this project, but it's okay. But these are different people. Everybody told me a story, and then we went into a small process. But this is a little bit secret. It's like something personal with each participant. And at the end, we can do a photo shooting. For example, with this girl, we were on the river. It was beautiful. Sometimes in a house, some other in a studio. Depends. Really, it was kind of different situation. Oh, I see myself there. Okay, and so this one we went in the cosmos. Oh, not really, but I would love to. Well, this in a garden, and now all the texts that I'm collecting, I'm going to hang them. Wow, I don't remember. I have to check if this one, I think is this one. Yes, this one is the parcel. Again, black, where all the texts that I'm receiving are collected. I had the deadline 30 of September, so I know many people will be at 30 send the texts, but it's okay. Again, it was all black in the beginning, and then I added the pieces day by day. I know it can be not easy to follow a project like this because you usually don't go each day to check, but the process is this: is what I have is all shown. What I don't have, I don't have. And so this is why the project is how you can say is open, is clear. You can see my decision. People that follow me, I thought about this, I post about this. This is the way I'm doing this.
I misread that because like Martin MD, he's in the comments and he said she's in Genesis, but what I read was like she's a genius, and I was kind of thinking, well, actually, this is a really cool idea. Like it's not actually Martin, it's over in Cryptovoxels, but like you could definitely, I would love to see some of your art someday in the Uplift world. I think it would fit right in there, with our picture installs, and once Corey gets in the game, he can show you. But like, I really like the fact that you're mixing mediums here. You're mixing, photography with cinema, and then now with these stories, and it's just really interesting. So these black rooms, these black boxes, are they also part? Are they also part of
I didn't
Cryptovoxels,
realize.
I'm just curious, like, is this part in
Yeah, this
Cryptovoxels
is
too?
in Cryptovoxel.
Okay.
Yes, every box I created in Cryptovoxel, I got this for three people that helped me by loan this, because I don't own any land here, but the this is very special. It's until the 15th of October, so I will have to take a video walkthrough of everything, because in the end everything will be destroyed. So I will take a video. This one that I'm showing now is a gallery where I'm collecting the how do you say, this is the main room of the project of Territory Scar, because here you can see material that people from Cosio sent to me. And I have some audio here where I'm posing questions. You can hear questions. Is in Italian, because is direct to this Italian village, and not many people talk English. And the mayor said that they are almost in medium 80 years old. So it's a interesting thing to do, to contact. But I could have some people that could join and jump in the gallery and see everything, even if they say, oh, it was so difficult. But they could read and see everything, and then they send me something that I put here in the gallery. This one is a text from another artist of Transformatorio, and here there are writings that people gave me, picture that people gave me. There is something that is still not loading. I'm sorry, but my connection is a little bit slow. So
that's okay.
yeah.
Maybe while we wait, there's a couple questions that some of the people in the audience have. Maybe we can go through. So TC wants to know: is it possible to go and view this via mobile devices? Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible, but I went and I realized that sometimes some pieces are not wall, but it's you can do by phone. For the text part is a little bit problematic, but because I think it depends on the phone, and then the text in the at the bottom can be cut, but this depends, I think, on the device, or I'm not sure. I don't know if you still see my screen, but I just want to point out to the article where everything is explained. And as you can see from the outside, they are just black boxes. But I left this portal sometimes is going out from the box. So from there you can enter. Is a little bit strange, because you're not entering exactly the gallery you want to enter, but somehow it's a way through. And this all is made to keep this mysterious, an experience, even with reading, that you can imagine, like when you read something in the night, maybe with a torch, just by yourself, don't want to be disturbed, maybe even when you're a child and don't want the parents know that you are reading something or saying something. I want to preserve a little bit this kind of experience into this, because we are in this whole project, we are talking about scar anyway. So to be into this, I think this kind of experience. I stop looking, otherwise I'm I cannot talk. This kind of experience to look inward, to have even in this virtual reality this experience, because you have somehow, you are alone but in connection with other, but still alone, so in connection with yourself. And to enhance a little bit this experience, I used this pattern also to make it simple, because I'm inviting people that really cannot go into Cryptovoxel as we go, because we know we go and search for things hidden, go fly. Um, uh, but I'm talking to people that really find even difficult to go near to the walls. So everything is made for this project.
So
And
I know there's a couple people in the comments, like TC. He said, you know, he would love to add some of your stuff to his gallery in the uplift. I think like the Rocket Gallery is kind of interested too. Like, have you ever thought about like putting some of your work in other metaverses? Because like, I mean, TC's that he puts a lot, and the Rocket Gallery, we've got 4 or 5 different art galleries in the uplift world, and they showcase things like this. Sometimes they showcase things forever. Sometimes they do what you're doing. They just put a little show together, and then they'll take it down after a while.
yeah,
But yeah, have you ever thought about like branching out to other metaverses and displaying your artwork there as well?
I did in the Centraland a few times with this exhibition, temporary exhibition. But it's okay. Even in Altvier, it was Altvier. I think only these two. But
So how
I
can
like,
people
yeah, I like this
get a
idea.
hold how can people get a hold of you if they want to display some of your artwork in maybe one of the galleries in the uplift world?
Yeah,
What's the best way for them to contact you?
oh, is I'm on Twitter, on
Okay.
Telegram,
Yeah, so
Discord.
if you
What do
guys
you
look
like?
below the show, I think the Twitter handle is there, so you guys can go over
Yeah.
and follow Barbara, and maybe, you know, because I would love to see TC or the Rocket Gallery put some of your stuff up. I think that's really cool, with QR codes linking to the site, and it'd be kind of like a new, fresh experience as well. So I'm
Yeah.
curious about when you destroy this, right? You said you're going to take a video.
Yeah.
You said you're going to take a video, and then it will just go away. It will still exist in the video, but will people still be able to read the writing that other people wrote in the video? Or
Yes. Somehow, this is a process. Well, sorry, a process of collecting and the material somehow, and but one part will be a book. So from this writing that I collect related to my picture, I will mint new NFT, but it will take a little bit of time, because I will do a new image, because I feel that the story keeps on changing. So when people wrote me something related to an image is already another story. So will be minted differently. So the text with another image as an NFT is different for the book. For the book, we will select some texts and do also in real life printed book, photographic book. This is different, but it's for NFT also because I already minted them. So I want to make something new and continue this project. This is something that in my publishing house, Francesca and I founded this Cosmia publishing house for women. And we want to continue to bring this, how to say, this narrandomnia is this concept of continuous narration, never-ending narrative, So is something that is already somehow happening, but we want to enhance it. It's just when you give us a piece that can be changed, has grown, continued somehow, and in mixed media also, because maybe starts with a writing or starts with a picture, but then becomes a writing, an audio, a video, whatever. Yeah. So this is for especially for the book. For Cosio, it will be a little bit different because at the end I have to make a portrait. As I do portrait, I want to make the portrait of this territory scar. And this also is a big question. I'm not sure until the end what will be. I'm still collecting. I will collect until 3rd of October or maybe a little bit after. It depends on the people because I have to wait for the people to talk to me. So the gallery is until the 15th. Until the 15th, I can collect.
So just to clarify here, I think I got this right, but Morton's a little bit confused, so maybe I can go over it again. So I think there's 3 galleries, and they're all connected together with portals. The only way you can get out of those, the 2 black galleries, the only way you can get out is via portals, and all 3 of those galleries are connected to this VR experience of Barbara. So it does take you, Morton, it does take you to other galleries, but they're different parts of the same project. The one gallery has video files. The other gallery is all of the art that's in the kind of the big gallery, and then the third place is all of the writing that's on the wall. That are people who come to the gallery, look at the images, and then put those writings together, which get put on the wall by Barbara. So they're all the same part of the same project there, Morton. Just to clarify
if you want, I can go quickly again to make it clear. I explained it. I know that is a bit difficult, but I explained for that in the beta sent article, so it's easier if you get lost. But I can
we posted
again.
We posted the article above, so they should be able to follow it.
Yeah. I can go quickly. So maybe is from here. This one is where the gallery where all the work that I do with the Scar Kisses project 101 with people I did. Then this one is my actual research on territory scars, where I collect the writings and picture that people give me, and I put also my suggestion that are audio, that are these breathing drawings that I did, like intuitive drawing, and all this is an input for the people to answer me. There are questions written, questions spoken, and then I have the other with the text is that is here. I think I'm going. No. Okay. This one is only text because these are the text connected with this. So this is the same project that this became in my book. This. The other one is territory scars. So the book, my previous project, and the territory scars. And then we just have this, I say, the fool, this secret chamber. A secret chamber, you don't know what will be inside, but now there is this video. It's like an inspirational chamber. This is not working, but there is something also here. I don't know what happened, but sometimes, well, the link is there, but it's not working. Well, it's another
It's okay.
video.
There's often times when my computer doesn't work too. I understand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's interesting because you can see is also something that relates to Scar. This is to see how it works, all the gallery. Then I have a lot of articles. I could do. I did something in Italian because I have Italian-speaking people, and this is mostly.
I think we put the English site, the translation from the English site up there anyway. So, hey,
Yeah,
Corey,
everything is English.
TC wants to know: are you trying to wink? I don't know what he's asking.
What?
Am I trying to wink?
Yeah, that's what TC's. That's what TC's. His question of the day. Are you trying to wink, Corey?
I don't know. Wink. What does it mean exactly?
When you close one eye like this.
Yeah.
Open.
This.
Like if you're telling a secret, like hello. Yeah, and basically it's sort of subtext or a way of describing sometimes when I drop hints, I'm kind of winking at everybody. Or I have something in my eye. We're not really ever sure which one it is. Nothing to report this morning. I don't think. I'm still like just us friends here. I'm working my balls off to get Blue Dock off the ground, and it is a pain in the ass. It really, really is. Because yep. But I think we got to figure it out, and then I think we got even more figured out, and we still have, we're a big team, so we're having to figure out how to do all that shit. So that's what's on my mind this morning, other than the fact that art in the metaverse is glorious.
Right? Yeah. Are we able to do some gratitudes? Maybe
we are. Hold on, I was in there, and then I started.
No worries.
Shit.
Let's do that.
Ready.
We should put them up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that I think it's interesting. Yeah, and so I think like TC mentioned, Barbara, that he reached out to you on Twitter. So maybe you can put some of your some of the cooler pieces up in the metaverse and attach a QR code so people know how to get to your exhibition and find you. I think it would be really cool to have you as an addition to some of the galleries that are in here. If we have time, Corey, we should fly over and check out a couple of them. The Rocket Galleries here or wherever.
Let's do it. Yeah, I got a hard out at 10, so we got to rock and roll. Barbara, go first. What are you grateful for this morning?
What?
What are you grateful or thankful for this morning?
Oh yeah, for especially today for the music and for the dance. And for my daughter that come to visit me, because for me it's not morning, it's afternoon, but that visit me for lunch, and for the nature that I know I will go in a while for a walk in the woods.
Awesome.
Wow. And and also for this conversation, it's always nice to have this conversation. That is especially because you connect so why it is so far, so this option to talk. you are far. I don't know even where you are, but
Right? Yeah, it is really, really cool that we get to all connect this way for sure. All right, I've
It's
made two for you because screw it.
morning for Corey. It's nighttime for me, and it's afternoon for you. So we're
And
across
like
the world.
TC is for sure on the moon somewhere. Does that even count? Like that? How do you calculate that? All right, so Jimmy, go ahead.
I'm grateful for mixed media art experiences, mixed media artistic experiences, or mixed media art experiences. I like it. I like when people mix it up. I like when people do things that aren't normal, aren't traditional.
Amen. I am grateful for perseverance. Kind of a message at myself. All right. Cool beans. Nailed it.
Well, I don't know. We got like 5 minutes.
Shit.
If you can,
yeah, let's go through the galleries stuff.
Let's just run through one of those portals. Anyone. We don't even know where we're gonna end up.
I mean, we do. It's very specific.
Just run eyes closed. Just run eyes closed at one of them. I know.
Bonk.
But...
Oh, it's a big building to the stars.
Oh, yeah. That's our. This is our gratitude monument.
So that sign that you put up has probably thousands of signs. Every show, we ask people what they're grateful for, and we put those signs up. So that will live in the metaverse forever.
Wow.
The Tub Gallery. Boop.
And this is TC's little work with
here's art. The two doors, because this is like a daisy chain, right? So we can come back in and then head over to the mall gallery, which is like an ode to Star Wars. Whoever built that, I love you. You're amazing.
I think my son would love this so much.
Right? They put up a picture of us doing the show. You nerds.
Love it.
That's so much fun.
Yeah, so all of those lights that you see there, Barbara, like eventually they will all be images that go up to form the gallery.
So you see shit in here, man.
So I think this is where TC would like to put one or two of your pieces, maybe.
Wow, there is so many amazing pieces of art and creativity and everything. I think this is also something I'm really grateful. I can see so many in a short time.
Right?
Yeah, through these virtual galleries. Wow.
And there's so much more, even just in this one. Like we barely scratched the surface of this one. Boink.
So good.
I don't super duper know where to go with this one. Oh, it looks like they're like preparing to add more portals, which is super fun. Uplift Loop Portal Network. There we go. Actually, haven't really explored around this one before. Coming soon, the Club Mall gallery level. Let's go to there. Boink. Oh, well, let me go up.
Yeah, I'm trying to put together a post with some of these. We've got one out there already, but like if you're out there listening, the mall gallery, I think I've sent you a DM. We'd like to get that in there as well.
Cool.
Oh wow!
Right, it's so good.
Like
and the QR, like, and the QR codes work, right?
God damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. So we want to go up or down. Where do you want to go? Oh, that's
Barbara.
There's only one way that we can do it. Never mind.
Oh, I see.
There's no options. I mean, you can, but yeah, the other one's just how to get back up. Nope. Welcome to the mall gallery. May the force be with you. Yay. Oh. What?
Yeah, that's really good, right?
No, you should give me this link direct to this for my son.
Yeah.
What are we don't know what the coordinates are. What are the coordinates for Uplift the Tower?
2800.
If you go to 2800, you can take that portal.
That's good cake.
You can take that portal and you can go in and you can walk around. Your son can go in and walk around and check it out.
I'm trying to bring him to see this because it's out of this old commercial that maybe between the other guys is 11, so they're going, so he can see something different, because I think he can be a great builder. He has a good sense of proportion. It's crazy. And yeah, I can see from his drawing, since he was so little, the sense of the proportion. And I can see this. He's 11, you cannot push too much, but I know that.
Right.
If we can see the right things, then maybe it will be here.
Zooms back up. Gotta love the elevators. Boink.
Yeah, Morton's right. Like that's the beauty of the Uplift world, and like people of all ages can come in here and they can play, right? I mean, there's
oh, look at the QR code,
right? That's crazy. Yeah, so I think that's the other cool thing too, Barbara, is like you have QR codes, you can scan those with your phone. It will take you right to the marketplaces or the artist web pages or whatever.
Gallery. Boop.
So yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's the Uplift. So I hope
Amazing.
I hope to see some of your work, whether it be from this exhibition or future ones in the Uplift world. I encourage you all to go check out Barbara's work yourself. As in the Uplift, any metaversal art gallery is best experienced when you're walking around and driving the car yourself.
But I love this. I love this word. Somehow I love this brick way of construction. That's why I love Cryptovoxel, but I didn't know this, and it's amazing. Yeah. And this building, really, wow. He did something great, really.
Right, like everybody's kind of able to build whatever they want to build. Like this crazy shit, for example. What? Okay. And really, like, this is a big freaking Coliseum.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so cool.
We have the Coliseum up on the blog, but like we didn't have any of the artwork because they hadn't put it in yet. And so like it's crazy. That was like 3 days ago, and it's already like half populated. So that's pretty not half, but partially populated. So that's pretty awesome. So
the Coliseum has art in it?
I thought that's where you came from. Maybe no.
Oh, no,
but it will be displaying art. Sorry, that's why I got confused. Cool. So they're gonna display like a bunch of artwork. I forget exactly the shows that they're gonna put or the images that they're gonna put, but it was included in the blog that was up on the official site.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I like it. I do.
Right.
And then that's how long it takes to get back to the Uplifter Tower.
Right. Your life got a lot easier this week, didn't it?
It did. It really did.
Yeah.
And it really, like, I had superpowers anyway, but like, yeah, best 5 million upliftium I've ever spent. I split the cost with TC. By the way, just for you guys, I should probably let everybody know the price of portals is definitely going to go up. Just so that everyone knows that. We're going to announce it in advance, blah, 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 blah. But just so you guys get early warning. That will eventually happen. And by eventually, I mean probably not in the very distant future. However, going pretty good. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, Barbara. Good luck with the rest of your show. When you branch out, because you seem to be a type of person that does like, something and then goes and does something completely different, which is kind of why I like you as an artist. And you're a pretty cool person too. Just throw that in there. But please come back and join us and keep us up to date. And especially if your son gets in there and does some builds, definitely let us know, because we want to see we want to see the young architect in action, actually.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining us. we'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock for Media Moguls with Misty and Crypto. So we're excited about that. On Thursday, I think either at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Corey and I are going to do our weekly Crypto Writer Roundtable. It might not have that many people on it, but we're basically just going to look at some finnies on ETH because that was fun. So if any of you guys are out there that bought or picked up some finnies on ETH and you want to come and showcase them, I mean, the Crypto Writer guys kind of suggested or hinted at that, like, maybe they would incentivize people with like giving away a free finny for people who came on the show and hung out with us. But I don't have verification on that. That's just a rumor, but that might be a thing. So if you guys were out there and you picked up finnies, come hang out and showcase your finny. You don't need your face, but your voice, and just tell us what you like about it or anything along that lines. It's just gonna be a really chill, relaxed day. And then on Friday we'll be back with another art project, Facings.io, who actually helped to launch Finny Volume 1 before Finny on ETH, the comic book, and they're doing some really cool things in the NFT and art space as well. That's it for us for today. Thanks, and we'll see you guys all next time on the Uplifters.
Thank you.
Oh crap, the chop is coming.